Will Tiger win another major this year?
I think he will. I think he will. I think that, listen, to me, I've said it religiously for years. I never believed he was going to win another major. I thought his mojo was gone. I thought that it wasn't just his injury. Obviously, the injuries were real, but I thought psychologically the killer instinct had been gone because he was a guy that when it came to majors, he struggled, obviously, but also, people rooting for him. I thought he was prioritizing making friends with people and making sure he didn't have any enemies as opposed to just going out there like the killer he once was and taking no prisoners. And I thought that because of it, he would never win another major. But I did say in the same breath that if he were to ever win a major, that would be the proverbial monkey that he got off his back, and it would be free sailing from there. And I think by him winning the Masters, that's what it's all about. In this particular PGA, this thing with the PGA, you got par 70s out there. You got about 4 or 5 holes. You talk about 480 yards with par 4s. At least 3 of those par 4s are over 500 yards. And so when you look at it from that perspective, you can look at the Dustin Johnsons, the Jason Days of the world and others and think about what they're going to bring to the table and how much trouble that they're going to cause. But in the end, I think Tiger's in a position to figure it all out because now it's just about golf. It's not about all that other stuff, along with the pressure of having to get over that one thing that had been plaguing him. He hadn't won a major in over a decade. He can't get it done, etc. Now that that's out the way, I think it's free sailing from here. I don't think he's just going to win another major this year. I think that he's going to catch the great Jack Nicklaus within the next 3 to 4 years, if not sooner.
I don't know how long it'll take him to catch Jack Nicklaus, but I also believe he will because he's healthy. I mean, look, I don't think he's going to win this tournament. I don't think he's going to win another major this year. I did think he was going to win the Masters. I did think he would win a major this year because I saw he got healthy last year. I don't think people understand, for all the armchair psychology we play with athletes, if your back is jacked up, I've had herniated discs, you cannot move. You can't move. And by the way, it's not like a cramp in your leg where you intuitively understand if I do this, it feels better. No matter which way you move, it's like an electric shock through your system. Tiger talked about not being able to get down on the floor to play with his babies. Like, I know what that is. And then to have to do something that requires torque in that area of your body, he just wasn't healthy. Then you know what? He got healthy. And once he did, he became one of the better golfers in the world again. And once you saw that, you knew it was a matter of time. The Masters, of course, was the perfect place. But you're always the underdog against the field in golf, even if you're the best golfer who ever lived, which Tiger may be, though not still. He's not at his peak anymore. But even if he were, he'd be the underdog against the whole field, particularly when the field is as strong as it's become as a result of Tiger Woods' presence in golf, in modern golf. He is very unlikely to win another major this year, but Michael Collins, I think he is likely to win maybe another next year. Once you saw his short game get right, you were like, oh, here it comes. He's going to be causing problems for people from now on.
Couple of things to unpack there. First and foremost, I just want to say, Max, you just referred to golfers as athletes.
No,
yeah,
really.
you did. Thank you. I'm so proud that you came to my side on that one. I'm just saying out there.
Listen, when you're talking about golf, it's a sport, okay?
Tiger Woods.
When Michael Collins is talking about golf, it's a sport I want to hear about.
Well, I'll be the first one to admit I'm not shaped like an athlete, but whatever. We won't talk about me. I'm just saying when it comes to golf and Tiger Woods, the other thing we have to talk about is, you said it, Tiger's healthy, but whoa, we got to hold on just a second. Healthy for Tiger Woods. Four back surgeries, and one of those being spinal fusion. So healthy for Tiger Woods is not like healthy for Brooks Koepka, one of the guys who's, I'm going to say, should have been the favorite this week. Now, what we saw Tiger do at the Masters, as you said, when his short game came around, it was on and looked fantastic. And Tiger did what I'll be the first to admit. I didn't think Tiger could win majors, but unlike Stephen A. Smith, I will say I thought Tiger would win tournaments. Now, to think about Tiger Woods winning 2 more majors or one of the 2 more majors that's left this year, look, I understand that we're going to Pebble Beach. This week, starting the day, Tiger has 2 double bogeys on his scorecard through 8 holes against 1 birdie. So I'm going to say right now, in the conditions that are out there, and because Tiger took time off between the Masters and this week, this one's done, absolutely done. Now we got to talk about Pebble. Max, when you talk about Tiger being healthy, what you have to think about is after this week, is Tiger going to be able to play a tournament between now and the U.S. Open, which is out of Pebble,
he didn't just
where he's
now,
had
right?
success
Yeah.
before?
Yeah.
Correct, and that's
Right.
what we're seeing, the rust. The first 2 wedge shots that Tiger had into greens, he blew them way over the green. That's straight rust. That's from a guy who just can't tee it up in a regular tour event to lead into a major. You can't show up at a major and have any rust in your game, and that's what Tiger has just done this week. So can he win at Pebble? I'm going to say if he doesn't play the Memorial, probably not, because the same thing's going to happen there that is happening here. Then the last major of the year is the Open Championship in Northern Ireland at Portrush. That's a golf course where he hasn't played at before in a major championship. So he's playing 2 back-to-back major championships where he's had success, and he's not doing great here so far. Pebble Beach, we have to wait and see. And the third one at Royal Portrush, he's never played at before. Can Tiger win another major this year? I'm never going to bet against Tiger, but I sure ain't putting money down on Tiger winning.